Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news making headlines today. At least 1,384 people are missing in Nepal and China's Tibet region, many of them tourists and pilgrims, after a catastrophic flash flood swept through Himalayan valleys. According to Nepalese authorities, at least 270 bodies have been recovered and confirmed dead. The number of people listed as missing in Nepal rose to 820 skies, including members of the Nepalese army and police forces and 517 foreigners. Nepal's National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Authority said in its latest update. The number of people missing on the Chinese side has risen to 558, including 260 foreign nationals. According to Chinese state media, the region still faces the risk of landslides, mudslides, and flash floods with 3 days of rain ahead. With 9 Korean nationals still unaccounted for following the flash floods in Nepal, President Lee Jae-myung convened an emergency meeting on Thursday afternoon. He called on authorities to mobilize all available resources, saying there's no such thing as too much effort when it comes to protecting people's lives. The 9 people currently missing have been working at a hydropower plant construction site in Nepal, while another 10 Koreans remain stranded at a temporary shelter. President Lee also called for close cooperation with the Nepalese government to make sure all necessary resources can be deployed for search and rescue efforts. Expressing his sympathy to the people of Nepal, the president instructed officials to look into what assistance Korea could provide. Seoul is now considering the rapid deployment of a Korea disaster relief team on top of the joint government response team on their way to Nepal, as 9 Koreans remain unaccounted for. This came during Foreign Minister Jo Hyun's phone call with his Nepalese counterpart Shizar Khanal on Thursday afternoon. The flooding struck Nepal's northern Riswawa district on Wednesday morning, local time, where employees of Korea's Southeast Power Inducing Inability were building a hydroelectric power plant. Seoul says 9 of the 10 Koreans who were stranded have now been flown to safety via helicopter. But 9 Koreans remain out of contact. Jo requested Nepal's active support in locating and rescuing the 9 Koreans. Jo also announced $1 million in humanitarian assistance to be delivered through international organizations operating in Nepal to support emergency response and early recovery. The Bank of Korea has raised its key interest rate by 0.25 percentage points to 3%. The decision came at Thursday's Monetary Policy Board meeting, following a quarter-point hike last month. This brings the rate above 3% for the first time in 1 year and 9 months. The central bank expects inflation to remain above target for some time, putting more weight on preemptive action amid strong economic growth. The BOK also updated its economic outlook, lifting this year's growth forecast to 3.3% from 2.6%. Its inflation outlook for this year remained unchanged at 2.7%. South Korea's 5th Nuri rocket launch has been set for October 7th, with the launch window scheduled from 12:23 p.m. to 1:23 p.m. The Korea Aerospace Administration opened its first Launch Management Committee meeting today and revealed that the upcoming mission will carry a record total of 15 satellites, including 5 small constellation satellites and 10 CubeSats. The committee has also set a backup launch window from October 8 through the 14th. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.